I want to introduce Amadeus. We've got today. Do you want to tell people who may not know who you are a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Yeah, sure. My name is Amadeus Rufili Skipperhane. I am the managing director of Pazzi Marble and Granite. We're a stone shop located in Mulgrave.
The best stone shop.
Thanks, Robbie. We specialize in natural stone floors, walls, bench tops, that kind of thing. Got a really good team. We started in 2009 from my parents' backyard, and since then we've grown to 2 factories in Mulgrave, and we're actually in the process of moving to a larger premises in Dandenong South. So, yeah, that's
Yeah, it's quite the story, and we'll dive in. And thanks for coming on today, by the way.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, great to have you here.
Tell us a little bit about how you go from, so just for your own context as well, a lot of our listeners are, business owners or people that are new to business or wanting to go out on their own. How do you go from, you were initially working for someone?
Yeah, so I was working for a company called Maxim Marble.
Maxim?
Maxim, yeah. They were in from the guy's name was Max Vereshchuk. He was a Ukrainian, tall, super handsome, very charismatic. And he was someone I'd really look up to, and I thought, geez, that's something to aspire to.
I want to be like this guy.
Pardon?
I want to be like this guy.
Yeah, I want to be like this guy. He wore Ralph Lauren polos and drove a beautiful car, and I thought, that's good. That's something to aspire towards.
Is he still in the business?
No, I think he's doing glass splashbacks, or I'm not sure what he's doing now, actually.
Hey, that's something I think we need to touch on as well, but we'll get to that later because there was
What's that, glass
big,
flashbacks?
a big change in the stone space when the laws changed and the whole thing came out about people getting what's that lung?
Silicosis,
yeah.
yeah.
Silicosis, and then people thought they were going to ban it, and they kind of stepped away from it and started cutting glass and so forth. So we'll get into that a little bit later. But you went from working for someone to working from your backyard?
Yeah. So during that period that I was there, I had saved up a bit of money. And I went to my dad and I said, look, I want to try doing my own thing. And he didn't think of much of it until I said, oh, look, I've saved up this much money. He's like, oh, shit, how'd you get that? I thought, oh, I've been saving and working. And so he seemed to be quite impressed, and he bridged the gap in what I needed, and we concreted the section of the backyard and kind of just started with a Chinese bridge saw. It was like $46,000 machine, pretty compared to what like a CNC.
And how long ago was this?
2009.
Okay.
Yeah, so 16 years ago.
Yeah. So it was
So that's when Pazzi was established.
That's when established. Yeah. So Pazzi, the name is it dates back to the Renaissance. There was a Pazzi family, a Medici family, a few other families that were like banking families into trade and that kind of thing. And I'm a descendant of the Pazzi family, and so my nonno used to tell me.
You're a descendant of the Pazzi family?
The Pazzi family, yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
I hadn't told you?
No, you mentioned the history behind it a little bit, but I didn't know that you were a descendant.
Yeah.
So it's a family name.
Family name, yeah. So we don't have Pazzi anymore as the name.
Yeah.
In Florence, there was they call it the Pazzi family conspired with, I think it was the Pope's nephew, to basically take over the Medici family. It was the Giuliano and Lorenzo. Long story cut short, Lorenzo managed to escape. Giuliano, his brother, he died, or was murdered, I should say. And
what's this dating back to what?
I think it was 1500s.
Okay.
Yeah, 1500s or 1500s, something like that. So yeah, the Medici family at the time stripped all the Pazzi family of all their assets, exiled them from Florence, and my nonna would tell me the story. My grandfather would tell me the story when I was little, and something I really liked, and I like history, and I find it interesting. I thought, oh, well, maybe that would make a good name. So the actual coat of arms, our emblem, our logo emblem is the coat of arms of the Pazzi family.
I remember you saying that, but I didn't know that you were a descendant of them.
Yeah.
That's interesting, man.
Thanks.
So let's touch on, the whole 16-year journey and I guess what you've taken from it, how it's going. started in your backyard, 2009,
Mm-hmm.
2026 now. Where are you at? And you feel free to share and not share whatever you want. You don't have to mention specific things if you feel uncomfortable to. But you know, let's talk about if you're comfortable to share, like maybe team size.
Yep.
You know, or types of jobs that you're outputting compared to what you were doing. Well, what jobs were you doing when you started at home?
So
You doing just bench tops or
no, not even.
not even?
In the beginning, I was doing like hot plate cutouts.
Hot
So,
plate? Oh, like
yeah,
so,
like
yeah. Okay.
enlarging hot.
Oh, yeah. So you were
stuff.
just doing like you'd go to
Yeah.
someone's installed it,
Yeah, or it'll be a kitchen. They want to change their appliance or
so you
their
go do
hot
the
plate,
cutout.
and then I'd enlarge the hot plate for it. You know, $80, which seemed ridiculously good money to me because I.
Yeah, you're like,
previously
what?
when-
$80 an hour?
Yeah,
This
that's
is sick.
insane. That's insane. Well,
What a life.
Probably took 2 hours, so it's probably about $40 an hour.
Yeah,
at the time.
you're like, this is great.
But compared to what I was on, I think I was on like $18 before that. It seemed like this is incredible. So yeah, started doing those kind of remedial works, resurfacing bench tops, sealing bench tops. Then I started to get like small vanities and barbecue bench tops, and I still remember the first time I got a kitchen. It was a small kitchen in Bayswater. I think it was about $3,500, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is incredible!" You know, so that was pretty cool, and yeah, just kind of went from there.
And then share what's a significant job that you would do now, like
Now?
or 2025. So
Yeah.
last year, let's say last year,
Yeah, so the larger jobs are like in the millions.
what does that entail?
Floors, walls, bench tops, fireplaces,
So is this a lot of commercial or are you doing a lot of residential?
Just-
Both?
high-end residential.
Yeah.
Yeah, high-end residential. So I think the largest job to date was private residence. It was about 2.4 million in stonework.
2.4 in stone.
Yeah.
What was it a new build or was it a renovation?
Yeah, new build.
Do you know what they were spending on the build?
I think it was in the vicinity of 24, 25.
See, that's what I want to know. Who is the person? What does that person do? The person who's spending 25 million on a
Yeah.
build. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's not an investment.
Yeah.
They're doing it for themselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
And the
So-
funny thing is, most of the time, by the time they're finished, it ends up being a great investment for them too.
As in what it's worth at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
I was just curious about that.
I'd assume you'd be in the Toorak type area
Predominantly.
for a lot of those jobs. Yeah.
Predominantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on a big block and they've got the tennis court in the backyard and
Yeah.
yeah, and then it's actually a great conversation. Do they overcapitalize or do they invest all this money into something that very few people can actually do, and then they've spent 25 mil, but they'll go sell it for 45 2 years later?
Mm. It's always something I thought. I don't know.
It's not necessarily a money thing for them at that point. Do you know what I mean?
No,
it's like
that's what
it almost
it's like.
becomes an ego thing.
Yeah, this
It's like,
is what I
hey, it's like, yeah, just okay. This cost me this much. All right, just put a price tag 50 mil.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is how much. I'll give you 45. No, you'll give me 60 now. Just don't insult me. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like they don't care. It's not a money thing. It's not like,
Yeah.
oh shit, it's a fire sale. We got to get the best price we can, sell tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's often not the case with that. And, you know, that's fantastic that you're doing those types of projects because you get to connect with some pretty interesting people along the journey as well.
That's I think one of my favorite parts.
Yeah.
Is the people you get to rub shoulders with and speak to, and
Now, are you helping source stone with
Yep.
that as well?
Yeah, yeah.
So will you go overseas to get the actual stone itself? So you personally go there, get this, you know, source the stone from the suppliers
yeah,
and then bring it in and go, cool, this is the slab. We want this, we want that, and take it from there.
depends on the job, depends on the material.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's worth it, other times it's not. But yeah, that's what we're looking to do more of.
Stone is wild when you think about it. Like, to cut a block out of the ground, essentially is what it is, right? Natural
Yeah,
stone.
mountain.
Yeah, they're like cutting a block out of the earth
Yeah,
and it comes
Put it
out.
on a ship. And,
Yeah.
Put it-
yeah.
That is wild. And then say, cool, cut it into this shape and make it this size and put these edges on, and it weighs a ton. Have you ever lifted? You would have lifted. Have you ever lifted a?
That's all I do. Can't
Yeah,
you
that's
tell?
all. Dude, it weighs a ton. Like, you don't believe how
Yeah,
heavy it's going
it
to
is.
be until you have to lift it, and then you're like,
Yeah, we've done
This
some big
is-
bench tops over the years, and you need like
Yeah, yeah,
stone where you got 8 people carrying it
yeah, trying to
through a
just-
house, and you're like, no one fucking drop it.
Yeah, they-
Because you drop it and it's just like shit.
yeah.
Back to Italy.
yeah. The funniest is sometimes people are like, so how do you get the stone in the house? I'm just like, the hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you like that clip and you want to watch another one, click just over here. And if you want to watch the full episode, click just over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.